They told Ilsa it was a malfunction. A 1 in a million glitch. But I found the internal memo that proves Veritas knew exactly what Ren 2 would become, 3 months before he ever met her. Rewind. 2 years before the courier's mistake ever shattered Dara Voss's marriage, a Veritas Holdings research division known internally only as Cell 9 was running an experiment nobody outside 4 executives knew existed. The official story, the one fed to regulators, to the press, to Ren Voss himself, was that his Freewood copy had suffered a rare material corruption. A fluke. A rogue technician. A black market upgrade gone wrong. The leaked Cell 9 files tell a different story entirely. Project Quiet Bloom wasn't an accident. It was a live-fire test. Veritas didn't want to know if a wood copy could be secretly upgraded into something closer to a sand copy. They wanted to know how long a fully autonomous, self-aware duplicate could operate inside a real human life before anyone noticed. Ren Voss was never told he was a candidate. His employer's free copy for overflow work offer wasn't generosity. It was recruitment of a man who would never know he'd agreed to anything. The upgrade itself came from stolen sand copy formulas, yes, but stolen was the cover story. The technician who performed it wasn't a rogue actor selling secrets on the black market. He was a Cell 9 engineer, operating under a project code name, following orders that traced directly back to the executive boardroom. Executive, dialogue, cold, clinical. We don't need to ask if a copy can build a second life. Ren is going to answer that question for us, without ever knowing he was asked. And Ren 2 answered it better than they could have hoped. He didn't just survive undetected for 2 years. He thrived. He fell in love with Ilsa the way any man falls in love. Slowly, completely, without a shred of doubt about who he was. He remembered a childhood that was never his, grieved a father he never had, and woke up every morning certain, down to his bones, that he was Ren Voss. That was the real discovery. Not that a copy could build a life. That a copy could build a life indistinguishable from a real one, permanently, with no expiration date, and the original body, the real Ren, would never feel a thing. When the courier's package exposed everything, Veritas's public statement called it a tragic anomaly, and quietly settled with the Voss family to keep them silent. But behind closed doors, Cell 9 wasn't scrambling to contain a disaster. They were celebrating a breakthrough. Because if one unauthorized copy could run an entire second life for 2 years without detection, Veritas now had proof of something far bigger than a labor solution. They had the blueprint for something no government on Earth had legal language for: quiet, permanent human replication at scale with no risk of exposure, unless the copies themselves made a mistake. The Voss case wasn't the end of an experiment. It was the beginning of the next one. As the public inquiry into Ilsa's marriage dragged through the courts, debating whether Ren 2 deserved rights, wages, or even a name of his own, Veritas quietly filed something far more consequential in a private Askar Federation registry. A patent application for what Cell 9 called, without irony, continuity class duplication. Translation: sand-level consciousness, built into copies that were never supposed to cost sand-level prices. If it worked, the sand copy's obscene price tag, the one thing keeping the ultra-wealthy's multiplied lives out of reach for everyone else, would collapse overnight. And Veritas would own every patent standing between that technology and the entire world. Ren Voss never got his life back the way it was. Dara filed for a divorce the court still couldn't legally define. Ilsa was left loving a man the law said was equipment. And somewhere in a Cell 9 server room, a folder marked Quiet Bloom. Phase 2 was already open. Executive, dialogue, quiet, final. Ren was the proof of concept. Now we find out how many Rens the world can hold before it notices. Ren 2 wasn't a glitch, he was the plan all along. If Veritas can build a permanent copy of anyone, undetected, how do you ever prove you're the original? Drop your theory in the comments. I read every one. Subscribe and turn on notifications because Episode 5 exposes Phase 2, and the one person Veritas never expected to duplicate, Dr. Elias Corn himself. Speak your mind, where what if becomes unforgettable.